So the intro then, it's quite a tricky little riff, and it sounds something like this, and I'll try and slow it down for you a little bit. So okay, so it's basically just some power chords and then a little bit of a pull off kind of riff, so that kind of thing. And let's see what we're doing there to start with. It's your index finger on fret 5, string 5, ring finger fret 7, string number 4, your little finger fret 7, string number 3. Going to play this 6 times. I'm going to go do 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 do. So 1 2 1 2 3 4. Okay, and then what we're going to do is a bit of a pull off riff. So you're going to put your middle finger onto fret 5, string number 4, then your index finger fret 4, string number 4. You're going to pick string number 4 and then pull your middle finger off and then pull your index finger off to the open note. So okay, okay, and from there then we're just going to put our index finger back onto fret 4, string 4, pick that and pull off. Okay, then your middle finger onto fret 5, string 5 this time, and pull that off. Okay, so, and if you combine that with the power chords, alright, and that little pull off kind of pattern, that's always going to be the same. The only thing that's changing is the chord shapes around it. So from there then, we're going to lay your index finger down onto fret 7, so you're covering strings 4 and 5, and then put your ring finger onto fret 9, string number 3. Going to go do 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 do, and then do that little pull off pattern. So alright, so that's the first 2 parts there then. If you look at the tab now, it's changed quite a bit, and this part's going to sound like okay, so to do this then, index finger fret 7, string 6, ring finger fret 9, string number 5, and your little finger fret 9, string number 4. We're going to go do 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 do. So 1 2 1 2 3, and then slide it down 2 frets, and then play it once, then twice, then 3 times. So okay, do 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 do. So put those together, yeah, and then slide it down 2 frets again to 3 and 5, and play it 6 times. So that's that do 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 do. Okay, and then it's the little pull off pattern. Okay, so that last part together again. Alright, so that's intro A for us there then. If you take a look at the tab now, we've just got intro B. It's going to start off the same, you know, this thing. Okay, and then if you look at the tab now, the next part's the same. The only difference is the very last note. What we're going to do is stay in that position. You know, instead of doing that part, we're going to just stay where we are and just play it once more and just let the note ring out. So okay, so it doesn't really sound like much on its own, but when you put it together, you know, it'll sound like this. Okay, so that's intro A and B. Put it together, that's the entire intro. So next up we've got the interlude. It's going to sound like this then, the interlude A. Okay, it's not that difficult to play. You've got a bit of a slide in there. I think the hardest thing is getting the timing right, okay? So it's all going to be octaves. So that's your index finger is going to go on fret 5, string 5. Your ring finger is going to go on fret 7, string 3, which means we've got string 4 in between. We need to mute that because we don't want to hear it, and you do that by just laying your index finger down a little bit, so like your bottom of your index finger, like your skin on your index finger is touching string 4 and muting it, okay, so that kind of thing. So alright, and if you look at the tab, we're going to play this 8 times. We're going to go do 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 do. Okay, so 1 2 1 2 3 1 2 3. Then we're going to play it once more. I just slide up to frets 10 and 12. So okay, from there I'm just going to go down a fret to 9 and 11, and then down to 7 and 9. So okay, look at the tab, we're going to do it again. Okay, then staying in that position, fret 7 and 9, what we're going to do is we're going to play it twice, then 3 times, 3 times, 3 times, and once. So okay, can be a little bit tricky at first to get the timing right, but that's what we're doing. Then go down to frets 5 and 7, play it 5 times. So okay, do 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 do, and then go back up, play it twice, and then 3 times. So okay, and that's basically interlude A there. Then, like I said, once you're in this position, it's easy to just sort of slide up and down the neck. The difficult thing is getting the timing right, okay, and the strumming. So once again, it sounds something like this. Okay, so that's interlude A there. Then after that, we've got interlude B. It's going to sound like this. Okay, something like that. If you take a look at the tab, you might be able to work out that some of it's palm muted and some of it's not. And also, every time we play string 5, it's going to be palm muted. When we play string 4, sometimes it's going to be palm muted, sometimes it's not. Every time we play string 3, that's not going to be palm muted. Okay. So index finger, fret 5, string number 5. Ring finger, fret 7, string number 3. We're going to pick string 5, palm muted, and then go to string 3, not palm muted. So okay, then pick string 5 twice, then string 3 once. Okay, then back to string 5, and then this part, what we're going to do is put your middle finger onto fret 6, string number 3, and take your ring finger off for a second. We're going to pick string number 3, and then while that's ringing out, we're going to hammer on with our ring finger onto fret 7. So okay, so like this. Okay, and if you want, you can leave your middle finger there, you know, right from the start. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so once again, okay, and you can hopefully hear that some of it's palm muted and some of it's not. Alright, so from there then, we're going to leave our ring finger where it is, and then we're going to put our middle finger up to fret 7, string number 5, okay, and do the same pattern to start with. So okay, dun 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 dun, and then what we're going to do is take your fingers off, put your index finger onto fret 6, string number 3, we're going to pick that, and then pick string number 4, open. So this part, okay, so that's the first 2 parts. The next part is going to be identical to the first, however, instead of playing it on string 5 and 3, it's going to be string 4 and 3. So just move your index finger down a string, and like I say, from there on, it's exactly the same. So okay, and to finish off then, we're going to slide your fingers up 2 frets. So now you've got your index finger at fret 7, string 4, and your ring finger on fret 9, string number 3. And we're going to pick string 4, then 3, then 4 twice, then 3 once. Okay, so far. And then it's just picking string 4 again, palm muted, and then all we're going to do is move your index finger down to fret 6, string 3, pick that, and then string 4 open. Okay, and I know it can be a little bit tricky, a bit confusing maybe when I'm talking through it, but I'll play it through for you now, dead slow. Try and follow it along or listen to the song, and I think you'll get the timing down. So here we go. interlude A and B there then. So now then we're finally onto the verse where we're actually going to get some singing, and it's am I strung out, crazy or not allowed, and it's going to sound like this then. Okay, so to start off with, a power chord. So index finger, fret 5, string 5, ring finger, fret 7, string number 4, little finger, fret 7, string number 3, down and up 8 times. Okay, from there, just leave all your fingers where they are. We're also going to try and cram in our middle finger onto fret 7, string number 5, okay, so. Okay, from there then, what we're going to do is, again, leave your fingers where they are, and then just take off your middle finger and your ring finger, and then try and lay down your index finger so it's covering strings 4 and 5 this time, okay, on fret number 5. So, okay, and then just slide that up 2 frets to fret 7 and 9. Okay, so in total, okay, and that's the am I strung out, crazy or not allowed part, and then I think it plays that 6 times and then it's into the solo. So for the solo, it's split up into 3 different parts. I've called it solo A, B and C, obviously, and what I'm going to do, I'll just play it all through for you to start off with so you can hear how it sounds. So okay, that's a solo there. So just like before, it's going to be all octaves, and we're going to start off in that same position. So index finger, fret 5, string 5, and your ring finger, fret 7, string number 3. We're going to have string 4 in between, muted. We're going to pick this 7 times. We're going to go do once, then pause a second, then 6 more. So okay, and then we're going to do that again. Apart from this time, we're going to drop off the last strum. So we're only going to play it 5 times, and then as soon as you've played the 5th time, slide up to 7 and 9, okay, so. Alright, and then all we're going to do is go back down to 5 and 7, then down again to 4 and 6, okay, and then up a string and across to 5 and 7. So far. So, okay. And then from that position, just go down to 3 and 5, play it once and then 6 more times. Okay, so in total. Alright, so that's solo A. We're going to play that part twice, then it's going to go into the. Okay, and it's quite simple really. Index finger, fret 7, string 5, ring finger, fret 9, string 3, muting, string 4 again with your index finger. Going to play that and slide down to frets 5 and 7. Then we're going to play that 3 times and slide back up, okay, so. Okay, so it's like do 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 do. Okay, look at the tab. We're going to do that twice, so. Alright, and then back at this 7 and 9, play that once, slide down to 5 and 7, play that once, and then back up to 7 and 9 and play that once, so diddle do do. Okay, and then from there all the way up to frets 10 and 12, play it once and then 7 more times, so. Okay, so solo B. Alright, and then solo C. It sounds quite similar, it's going to be like this. Okay, so look at the first 2 bars, they're going to be the same, so. Okay, we're on to the 3rd bar now. We're going to pick that once and slide down and then play it again, so. Okay, then just go up a string and then down 2 frets and then 7 more times. Okay, So in total, okay, something like that, alright? And I'll just play it again, you know, right from the start of the solo. So solo A, B and C, and try and follow it through on the tab. So okay, so that's a solo there then. Right then, so the chorus, if I were the last of the few who always asked, that part, and it's going to be another boring story, you know, that part, okay? So, chorus A then to start with, index finger on fret 5, string number 5, your ring finger, fret 7, string 7, your little finger, fret 7, string number 3, da 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 da. Okay, so playing that 6 times, then up a string and across to frets 7 and 9. Okay, down 2 frets to 5 and 7, and then again down 2 frets to 3 and 5. Okay, so that's chorus A, the if I were the last of the few who always asked. Okay, next part we're just still with the same person that I knew. It's going to start off the same, so, and then it's going to be the next, you know, the next 2 chords are going to be the same. All we're going to do is just drop off the bottom string, so we don't have to bother playing that. And what we're going to do is palm mute it. Okay, so, okay, so it's really kind of heavy. This part of your hand again on the strings and just down and up strokes. Okay, and it's the exact same strumming pattern. So chorus B will sound like this. Okay, that's chorus B. And chorus C, the final part, it's and if it's for me, and then it goes another boring story. So starts off the same, and then it goes down to frets 5 and 7, just like before. I'm going to play that. As soon as you've played it, rest your hand on the strings to stop the notes from ringing out. So another boring story, you know, that part. That's chorus A, B and C there then for you. So for the outro then, it's very similar to the intro. I think the only difference is the last 2 bars. So the first part, okay, so that's the first part. If you take a look at the tab, it's updated for you. The next 2 bars are going to be the same, so that's the, okay. From there though, if you look at the 3rd bar, it's going to stay in that shape at fret 5 and 7. I'm going to play this 8 times. Okay, then go down a string, and then play it again and slide out. Okay, so that last part. Okay, and that's the end of the song there then. So for the outro, I'll just play it again from the start. Like I said, I'm not going to bother sort of telling you where to put your fingers, because obviously we've learnt that already in the intro and I don't want to waste your time. So here we go. Okay, so that's Enthused by Blink-182 from the album Dude Ranch, and I hope you've enjoyed the lesson.